What's up, Fight fans?
Greetings from the Wrestleverse. I'm your host, Lexi.
And Billy here.
And it's time to take it to the ring.
All right, so on this episode of WrestleCap, we're going to be reviewing NXT 2.0, and that's the New Year's Evil.
Let's get right into it. So we have Carmelo Hayes. He comes out playing total mind games. He's wearing a Roderick Strong shirt. He rips it off, puts it on the floor, and then walks over it.
Yeah, but Roderick Strong, a.k.a. the champion, who happens to be the NXT Cruiserweight champion as well. Now, he comes out. He's not having any of that. He picks the shirt right up. He tosses it into the audience, completely unfazed. Can't mess with the champ with silly games like that.
It's nothing to him. And we have a championship unification match where the winner will be recognized as North American champion. Now we've got Carmelo Hayes, who's currently holding that title of North American champion. And they start off with arms interlocked, and they're just like shit-talking each other.
Yeah, it's like a Roman knuckle lock. They're going back and forth, which is pretty normal. But the pace is extremely fast, and the two of them just really keep it going.
Yeah, and then we've got Roderick, who begins to lose his temper because it seems like them going back and forth between the two of them. It's just, he's losing his shit. So he just gets Carmelo out of the ring, and Carmelo at that point is just trying to catch his breath. He's like, oh my goodness. And Carmelo is Roderick is playing no games. He even almost swings at Trick Williams, who's like, whoa there.
Yeah, he almost got knocked out. But just as we thought Strong was dominating the match, Hayes jumps up backwards, knocking Strong off completely. He was just dazed and confused.
Yes, and then Hayes ends it by doing a suicide dive, kicking him Strong down, and Hayes just pins him down for a 3 count, and it's over.
Yeah, Hayes is now the NXT North American champion.
He sure is.
That was a badass match, too. They really went back and forth. They showed out.
And next up, we see AJ Styles, and he's coming out to the audience, and he's saying he has some regrets.
Yeah.
Now, he says he did not start off on NXT. He was on Raw, Rumble, WrestleMania, and he says there's just something special about that NXT crowd, and the crowd's like, NXT, NXT, NXT. And, I mean, he's just saying that there's a passion that the crowd has, and it's very visible. Like, every time I watch NXT, I feel like they are really rooting, and they're loud and aggressive. I love it.
It's tight knit, So then you got Grayson Waller. He comes out. He's like, "Oh, I love your speech," but it was just a deflection because you got your butt whooped by Omos last night. Yeah. We all know it. It was a crappy match too.
And then AJ Styles tells Waller that, let's just settle this right here, right now. And Grayson's like being a stubborn douche. He's like, I don't run on your time, but I mean, clearly he does because
I'm on Phenomenal's time.
Yes.
But then Waller, he takes his shirt off like he's ready to fight, and they kind of tussle back and forth. He's no match for AJ Styles. Like, come on, man. It's like a minor league versus a pro guy. So then they kind of they seem like they can't wait to fight one-on-one. So I'm ready for it. Let's see what happens.
I'm excited. And backstage, we have Persia Parada, Indo Hartwell, and they're trash talking Amari Miller, Casey Canizaro, and Kaden Carter. Kaden Carter saying, let's remind ourselves, Kaden Carter is a smaller girl.
Yeah.
She's looking at the 3 women across from her, and she's like, I'm going to kick you guys in the face. And then Casey snaps back by saying, that's a big challenge for a small girl you got right there.
Just all kinds of smack talk with these girls. But for our next fight card, we get to see Imperium versus MSK. And MSK comes out with Matt Riddle. So he comes out, he's playful, he does his front flip, he never wears any shoes if you're familiar with him. It's pretty funny. They start off with Barthel and Carter, which doesn't last for very long. And then Wesley and Einar, they kind of go up the ring, and Wesley gets a drop kick, and at this point Riddle and Carter are kind of looking concerned. Like, what's happening?
They're like, oh my goodness. So then Shaman Riddle, he saves the day, he comes into the ring. This is the first time we're seeing him since May of 2020 in an NXT ring to face Walter. First, we get some few solid kicks straight to the gut from Riddle. Then he's just getting pushed around after that. And then Eichner gets tagged back into the ring to take on Riddle, and he's got Riddle in a chokehold.
Choking him out. MSK does like this epic suicide dive out of the ring, just taking Imperium down. They're feeling it. And, we got someone being thrown around the commentators table. And
there was so much happening that I know it was someone from Imperium, but I just couldn't tell who it was. And most importantly, for the intense ending, Riddle pinned Barthel down for a one leg up, taking the win.
Yeah. Winner, winner. Winner, winner. So up next, backstage, we see Joe Gacy and Harlan, and they're talking about what happened and how Harlan treated Andre Chase last week.
Yeah.
And Gacy speaks up for him and says, "Hey, you don't have to worry about that." And Harlan, he just has like this death stare.
Yeah.
And they're a new tag team and says, "You know what? We don't want to automatically be entered into the field because, we don't want to receive any special treatments or handouts." And they're happy to prove that they're a viable tag team.
I think it's pretty nice that they're doing that, though, because it's like they just want to prove themselves.
They're a couple big heavy hitters for sure.
Cool. Then we've got Mandy arriving in style in a helicopter. I couldn't believe when I saw this. I'm like, are you kidding?
I didn't think it was even real. I thought it was all staged. Then you got Elektra Lopez. She's being interviewed backstage, and she is told everyone is wondering about her and Zion Quinn. She tells them, next week, you'll get your answer when you see Santos go up against Zion, and the winner gets to go home with her.
Can you believe that? It is like the Bachelor version of wrestling.
That's so true. Exactly, it's so crass. Like, what is this?
I'm gonna take back the person that's strongest. Then we have Cora Jade, who comes in waving around her skateboard, falling around Gonzalez on a motorcycle.
Yeah.
So motorcycle, skateboard, helicopter. I mean, Gonzalez takes her shirt off and she's just showing everyone how strong she is.
They got Mandy Rose. She comes out. She's a women's champion. She has the belt. She's looking good. She has like this little black outfit. She's sexy as can be, just radiating confidence.
Yeah.
Why not? She's at the top of her game. She's feeling herself.
Yeah. And then we've got Cora, who gets dragged by the ankles by Mandy immediately, then takes a hit by Gonzalez unexpectedly, coming in to save her girl.
Yeah. And then we have Gonzalez. Sorry. Yeah. Thank you. Just wiping out the field, putting both girls on her shoulders, and then slamming them down to the mat. It's like, holy cow, that takes some strength. I don't even think I could do something like that.
Then Gonzalez completely throws Cora out of the ring, signaling to Mandy, ven pa acá, chiquita, like telling her basically like, you better come over here because I'm not done.
Yeah, and Rose tries to run away. It's like, oh, maybe she left something in the helicopter. Nah, she's scared, and she's scared shitless. She starts begging Gonzalez, like, don't mess me.
And then Raquel pins down Mandy out of nowhere, literally nowhere, completely lands a sitting jump on Gonzalez's back from Cora. I mean, it was crazy.
Yeah. So at this point, Mandy Rose has just been getting beat down for a while. And just as Cora goes to sneak up behind her and lock her up for a pin, she spins around, does a reverse twist, and pins her down backwards. It's like, whoa, what just happened?
And like at that point, I thought Mandy was like given up because she was literally begging Gonzalez not to beat her up. So Mandy's now remained NXT Women's Champ.
It's craziness. That was a cool match too. So next up, we see the Creed brothers. They're outside. They're talking to MSK in the parking lot.
Yeah.
And they say, you don't stand a chance to get another match with Imperium unless you win the Dusty Cup.
Yeah.
And I don't think the Brothers Creed are going to let that happen. Like, nah, man, you're not going to win this one.
I mean, MSK has won the Dusty Cup once before, so let's see if they can be the first to win it twice.
Yeah, double.
Now we've got Andre Chase in the ring, and Von Wagner comes out after saying he only needs to be liked by the people who are important and that nobody else matters, even the people in the crowd. Like, you have fans there. Come on.
Yeah.
And he's saying that he's everything that they're not. Like, super cocky. It was annoying.
Yeah, Vaughn ends up gets this rush of anger and decides to throw Andre Chase around. But that's not even enough. He goes outside of the ring, pulls down the banner, starts throwing Andre fans around.
Yes.
It was craziness.
We even have a random audience member who got thrown around.
Yeah, the refs were like, he wasn't even part of the universe. So all the refs come in, security's in. It's just madness and craziness. And it's just a big angry guy throwing people around.
It's insane.
Yeah.
And now for the match I have been waiting for. Tommaso Ciampa and Braun Breaker. Early on, the power was dominated by Breaker. He came in hot with the suplex, throwing around Ciampa more than I had really expected.
Yeah. I mean, Ciampa can take a butt whipping. And there are many times that Breaker had Tomas down for a 2 count, but Ciampa broke out, man.
Yeah.
He's tough and he's a competitor. I mean, the fight could have gone either way. after Ciampa chased into the commentator's table.
He just got crashed into it.
And an Alabama slam by Breakker, and I knew it was all over for him. Straps come off, tits come out. Braun Breakker locks in the chin lock from behind, and it's like, whoa.
To my surprise, we had a rare occurrence of Ciampa tapping out.
Yeah.
I mean, what a match.
It was a great match, you know, and NXT fans, they were kind of, the reactions went both ways, but they were all just shocked. It was generally just like, what just happened? And it was really cool to see Ciampa kind of nod at Braun, like, go ahead, man, you earned it.
Yeah, so it's like, it was nice, but pure shock. My money was on Ciampa and kind of sad, but I think that's it. Let's go over this fight card. So here at Take It to the Ring, we rate our fight cards. 5 being Fight Forever.
You got 4, This Is Awesome.
3 is You Still Got It.
And you got 2 is What?
And 1 is Boring.
Yeah, what would you give this one?
I would give it like a 4 or 5. Yeah. Honestly, it was really good.
This was a great episode. Yeah. NXT has better episodes. At least it was better than Raw on Monday. Like, guys, take more notes from NXT. They're doing great. Thank you guys so much for watching. We had so much fun reviewing this. And if you guys want to just take a moment to leave a comment, like, share, subscribe, and for some more WrestleCat videos. Yeah, just click that link right there below. Until next time, Billy here. I'm Lexi. Yeah. Bye. Don't stop believing.